I was looking for a realtor. I recently moved here from New York, and looking in the Frisco, Plano area, and wanted to get some roots in Texas. What I was looking for was someone who understood the market, someone that could understand what it was that I was looking for, price range, style, home size, that type of thing, and understanding what was really important to me as far as location, what I was, what I wanted in a home.
Okay, good deal. So you want to find your right home, the correct home.
Yeah. I went online because, like I said, I'm new to Texas. I moved here last year from New York for corporate relo, and I wanted to get settled in Texas, rented for a year, and then I really felt like I wanted to get some roots here. So I was looking at different realtors. I would go to a couple different open houses, and when I went online to look at realtors in Frisco, there were just so many, and so I was just trying to do some reading on different realtors and what their bios were and what their areas of expertise were. And I came across Terry's, and I saw that there was things in there that really hit what I was looking for as far as negotiation. The number of sales that he had was important to me, and he seemed to be very prominent in the community and really understood the market. So that's when I reached out to him from a Zillow app. And I was immediately impressed because when I called him, I sent the app request on Zillow, and I was sitting in an airport actually just getting ready to board a plane, and literally 10 minutes after I did that, my phone rings and it was Terry. And so right off the bat, first impressions was this guy's he's on target, he's on mark. And that happened all the way through the entire process. And the initial face-to-face meeting was, I had seen a house in Frisco Lakes, and I had gone to an open house, and I really, really liked the home, and I thought, wow, maybe this could be the one, maybe really take that step and stop renting and just make that purchase. So I met with you, we went to your office, I met you at your office, and again, here I am impressed once again, because I think I was like 15 minutes early, and you were, and one of the things you said to me, if you're not 15 minutes early, you're not on time, or something like that, and I thought, wow, this is gonna really click. And you had all my information that I gave you over the phone, you had it up on the screen, you had areas of what I wanted to look for, you knew that I was interested in a home in Frisco Lakes, but it had already sold. And I was just so impressed with the technology that you used on the big screen, and I'm looking at and I don't know Texas, I just knew basically from where I lived in my apartment and going to work every day, so I just knew that little part of Frisco and Plano. And it made me start to look at, okay, well, what's in McKinney, what's in Little Elm, what's in these different areas. I didn't even know that. But I was really impressed because you came up with so much to choose from that I didn't even think about, because I was so hell-bent on Frisco Lakes, and it was just such an eye-opening experience when we started going to look at homes, and we actually went that day. We went that afternoon. So all these things about being so responsive, that whole needs analysis packet and profile you had, and then what I can expect from you as a realtor. And now that we're like at the end, everything that you said on day one, if I was going to use a check mark, you hit every item that you told me that you were going to do on the day one.
Oh, thank you.
And that was impressive.
Thank you.
Here's the reasons why you should work with Terry. One, probably the most responsive to texts, emails, phone calls. And Terry sent me a text once. It was on a Sunday. And sometimes I get, with weekends, to me a weekend is a weekend. And, I'm thinking, like, if I'm not doing anything in the weekend, nobody else is too, right? So I had texted you about a home, and you immediately responded that I'll check that out as soon as I get back from church. So, and it just made me think, wow, this guy is just so in tune to the community, his family, but yet he always treated me as if I was extremely important. And as a client, making a purchase of a home, which is probably your biggest financial purchase that you'll do in a lifetime, that you understood that. And I even told friends of mine, I said, if you work with him, you know that he'll be right there. And I actually introduced you to one of my friends 2 days ago. And that, and the other thing too, I mean, the customer service it's a slam dunk, no question about it. Your negotiation with the seller, absolutely, I couldn't have done that better myself. You actually came in with a better a package than I even wanted. And when I told you what I wanted about seller concessions and whatnot, and you're, this is what I do, this is what I do, and I still remember going home thinking to myself, he's not going to be able to, I mean, that's just a lot. And then when you came in, and we didn't even go back and forth. It was so slam dunk quick, and I just could not believe the whole end result, the package. It was unbelievable. Everything that I wanted plus some.